I now invite our next speaker, Sri Shankaran Namboodiripad, to deliver his paper on the title, Brief History of Melpazhur Mana. Mr. Shankaran Namboodiripad of Melpazhur Mana, born in 1955, is an electrical engineer by profession. After passing out from Banaras Hindu University Institute of Technology, he joined Rourkela Steel Plant, a unit of Steel Authority of India, in 1979. After a long service of 36 years, he superannuated on 2015. He is the elder of 4 sons of late Brahmadattan Namboodiripad. Presently, he is enjoying a peaceful retired life, spending time and reading spiritual texts. Over to you, sir. So you have 20 minutes to speak.
Thank you, ma'am, for... Hello. Salutations to all. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers of this workshop for giving me an opportunity to be here and to offer a few opening remarks before Dr. Murali's lecture. I will be speaking briefly about Melpazhur Mana, also known as Melpazhur Mana, and its historic association with Sri Shankara. Mana is identified as the maiden house of Aryamba, mother of Adi Sankara, and is believed to be his place of birth, in keeping with the Nambudiri custom that the first childbirth occurs in the woman's maiden home, her home before marriage. Melpazhur Mana is situated at Veliyanad at a distance of 3 km northeast of Pazhur and around 5 km from Piravam in Ernakulam district. The Mana has a Tarvatu pair, that is family name, Velivilanad, which is used only in records. The predecessor of Melpazhur Mana is Pazhur Mana, one of the 8 aristocratic families known as Ashtagrihams. The movement of the Mana or the family to Pazhur has already been dealt with elaborately by my previous speaker. Only suffice to say that from the branch which moved to Pazhur, 4 branches sprang up. They are Padudol Pazhur, Taliyil Pazhur, Vadakilathu Pazhur, and Swarnath Pazhur. Swarnath Mana is connected with the Kanakadhara Stotram episode of Adi Sankara. In Padudol Mana, a Sri Chakram is installed, which was supposed to have been worshipped by Adi Sankara. Nothing much is known about the Mana before 1850s due to lack of available records. Even the telltale stories are rare. The earliest known person in our family is one Sri Vishnutharada Namboodiripad, estimated to have been alive from 1840 to 1875. His son, Sri Shankaran Namboodiripad, born in 1870, lost his father when he was a child of 4 to 5 years of age and was brought up by his widow mother. He had 8 children, the eldest of them being Vishnutharada Namboodiripad, born in 1897. During their time, say from 1890 to 1950, the Mana was in pristine glory. The social and political environment prevailing then must have been conducive for the growth of prospects of the Mana. The Mana complex, in the form of a Nalukat, typical of any Nambudiri illam. It housed temples for family deities, Shasta the Ayyappan, Kiradamurti the Vetakurimagan, Nageshi, etc. There was a puja room with small idols, exclusively for puja by the members of the family, including that of, in which there were many small idols, including that of Narasimha Murti and a Salagrama, which are believed to have been worshipped by Adi Sankara. Sri Vishnutharada Namboodiripad, a Vedic scholar who had received advanced Vedic lessons in Brahmasambadam Thrissur, was considered an authority on Vedic matters during his time. He took keen interest in imparting Vedic and Vedangic education to next generation. Many Nambudiri children got advantage of this. My father, Brahmadattan, was his youngest brother. He was active in Yogakshema Sabhas of 1930s. The Mana has ownership of temples at Perur, near Etumanur, and Varapati, near Muvatuvazha. For important events, a member of the Mana is present in these 2 temples for Acharyavaram, etc., even now. Mention may be made about Chotanikara Bhagavati temple, which is the Grama Paravadevata of the Vedanata Gramam, where the Padur family is situated. It is believed that goddess Saraswati was brought here by Adi Sankara. The Palli Udayon, colloquially called Pallidan, at Chotanikira temple, who acts as a manager and bodyguard of the Bhagavati, is originally the Shasta of Melpazhur Mana. The Paravaip, on the second day of the Utsavam, used to end up at Melpazhur Mana, where all devotees of nearby places used to offer their offerings at the Nadimitam of the Mana. The day coincided with the birthday of Sri Namboodiripad, my grandfather. Melpazhur Mana had properties near Kizhillam, Kurupampadi, Vaikara, and Erimeli, etc., which were under the lease to various tenants. They were sold after land reforms. Also, there is a property of around 8 acres, even owned by Mana members even now. The Mana properties of Villanad were sold to Chinmaya Mission in 1980s and is being maintained by them as the Center of Learning of Indological Shastras, the Chinmaya International Foundation. The Mana is renamed as Adi Sankara Nilayam, but the old name Melpazhur Mana is displayed conspicuously side by side. An idol of Adi Shankaracharya is installed in the Mana, where the students pay obeisance to the Acharya. With these words, I come to the end of my brief lecture. Thank you for all for the patient hearing. Thank you.